Good morning. What I'm looking at here is the sample designs in tutorial 3 in topic 4 to look at the way in which we work out factors and levels. Now the first of these designs, sample A, is concerned with a situation where pollution is released in the upper reaches of one river. The control streams are the closest ones to the north and south. Now, it would really be better to draw the design up this way, with north towards the top of the page, but I get more space if I draw it horizontally. On each of the rivers, we've got samples taken at 3 distances along the river or 3 locations. And at each of those locations, 3 samples are collected, and from these water samples, the animals are counted in the laboratory and the levels of pollution are measured. Now, those things are the response variables or the dependent variables. Those are the things we are interested in looking at to see if there are effects or changes due to the pollution. The factors are the design variables, and they're categorical variables because we're dividing things up into different categories. This particular design has 3 factors. The first of those is the obvious one, impact versus control. So I usually write that down as capital C, little v, capital I, CVI, control impact. That's the factor. The levels are the different categories in that factor. And in this case, there are just 2 of those, control and impact. So the factor is CVI, and the levels are impact and control. In this particular design, the next most obvious way of subdividing the replicates or the samples is by location. Upper, middle and lower. So our second factor is location or distance, and the levels in that are upper, middle and lower. So the first factor is CVI and it has 2 levels. The second factor is location and it has 3 levels. The last factor comes from the fact that we've got 2 control streams. So if we look at the control streams, we can subdivide those on the basis of whether it's the north and south river, or more simply, whether it's control stream 1 or control stream 2. There's only one impact stream here. That's obvious, and that makes this an asymmetric design. That's the type of design that's considered in topic 4 and is one of the reasons why environmental impact studies and their analysis can be complicated. So, if we summarize what we've got here, we've got location as one factor, upper, middle and lower, CVI as a second factor with the levels control and impact, and the third factor is river, control 1 versus control 2 for the impact, and for the impact level there's only one impact stream. That's a little different from the global oil study where there's actually 3 impact locations. Okay, moving on to the next example. This is sample B, and this is concerned with sewage outfalls or sewage outlets. Again, this situation is more realistically represented this way with north towards the top, but I've done it in horizontal format for purposes of space. Also, on all of these diagrams you'll note that the scale is not realistic. So in this particular example, this is 1 kilometre along the transect, but the transects themselves are actually separated by 3 kilometres, which is not shown properly on the diagram. Okay, what have we got here? Well, we've got the 2 outlets that are being considered. For each of those, there's 3 transects, one running out from the outlet itself and one to the north and one to the south. And along each transect we've got samples taken at 4 distances. And those samples are quadrats where the percentage cover of the main species is measured. These days that would normally be done by taking photographs and then analysing the photographs digitally on a computer screen. Right, how can we break out the factors here? One that's obvious is, first of all, we've got one outlet versus the other, the northern and the southern, or again, more simply, outlet 1 versus outlet 2. In real life these would have names, so we'd probably refer to them by their names. Locally, that might be Buffalo Creek versus Leanya. So that's one factor, and the levels there are just outlet 1 and outlet 2. Another factor in this design is transect, because at each outlet we've got 3 transects, one coming straight out, and then one to the north and one to the south. So a second factor is transect, and the levels are north at the impact location itself and to the south. The third factor in this design is again location or distance, because we've got 4 distances moving along the transect: 0, 100, 500 and 1000. So in this particular example, the design variables or the factors are outlet, transect and distance. The response or dependent variables are the percent colours of the species, and in this monitoring situation that's what we would be interested in looking at. So we can summarise it like this. We've got outlet as the first factor with 1 and 2 as the levels, transect as the second factor with north at the outlet and south as the levels, and the third factor is distance with 0, 100, 500 and 1000 metres as the levels in that particular factor. Now these first 2 designs only have spatial factors. There's no mention here of samples taken at different